This lesson, we're going to talk about basic information from the normal distributions. When you have a normal distributions, the shape of the graph is going to be bell shape, where your mean is going to be exactly half of your data values, right? So if we say all this is going to be 100%, exactly half is going to be mean. It means this side of the data value plus this side of the data value should be equals to each other. And so it will be 50% and 50%. Okay, and then normal distributions curve. All this area is going to fall into the three standard deviations of the means. So it means if the standard deviation is given with the mean, then this line right here is going to be mean minus the first standard deviations, or mean minus the two standard deviation here and three standard deviations. And this is going to be going up from your mean. So mean plus the first standard deviations, mean plus two standard deviations, and third, right? And if we're looking at the next sections, empirical rule means that within the first standard deviations, you have 68% of data value is fall in that area, right? And between the second standard deviations, you have 95% data value fall in that area, and almost 100%, which is 99.7% of the data value will fall into between three standard deviations, right? Let me go back. With that information, we wanted to see if we can answer example 1. This is the normal distributions, right? So we need to make sure we have that information. Then we can always use the normal distributions definitions, and mean is 72, standard deviation 8. And we should be able to draw normal distributions graph. So let's say this is the normal distributions, and this is the mean. And this say that your mean is going to be 72. So what about this 3 quartile, right? I mean, not the quartile, but 3 standard deviations, right? 3 standard deviation is going to be from here to here is going to be plus 8. So that gives you 80. Plus 8 again will be 88. Plus another 8 is give you 96. The other way around will be subtracting 8 from 72. So it will be 64, 56, and 48. And that's how you can draw the normal distributions chart for given mean 72 and standard deviation 8. If I try one more, so we're drawing the normal distribution curve. Let's do that again. Right. Your mean in this example will be 15. And standard deviations 2, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Above, we'll be adding 2, so it'll be 17, 19, 21. Below your mean, subtracting 2, so it'll be 13, 11, and 9. I explained a little bit about the empirical rules, right? Empirical rules where you have 68% between first quartiles, 95% in a second quartiles, 99.7 in a third quartile, right? With that information, let's see if we can answer these questions. So this problem, it said that standardization tests were normally distributed with mean of 510 and standard deviation of 95. Using these empirical rules to complete the following statements. So with this information, let's see if we can find out of given informations what will be 68% of the students take this exam score between what to what. So you wanted to find out this number, right here. So let's do that. If I draw the normal distributions for this given information, your mean is 510, and add 95 will be 605. Add 95 will be 700. The other one more 95 will be 795. This is going to be subtract 95, so it should be 415. 320 subtract 95 will be 225. So within the 68% is score between 415 to 605. And the second quartile is 95%, right? Between third quartile is going to be 99.7%. So you should be able to answer 68% of students take this exam score between 415 and 605. 95% of students take this exam score between 320 to 700. 99.7% of the students take this exam score between 225 to 795. So that's how you can use empirical rule to find the informations from the normal distributions.